What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Nvidia Corporation with the ticker symbol NVDA. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So last time I looked at Nvidia was last week Saturday. So I was looking at Friday's price action close. You see that the price continued a little bit higher, right up to this high right here. Cannot surpass it, and then price sold off lower. So it looks like it broke this short-term trend line right over here. And it looks like we could be seeing a little bit more downside, possibly towards this shallower trend line right over here, off of the two swings right there. So you can see that connected from this swing to this swing. Now we have a shallow trend line because price broke this steeper trend line. So it could be retracing towards that trend line and the support right around the mid 800s. It looks like price is trading in a box or a range. So let's go draw that in right now. So you can see that we're finding resistance at the 957, 958. And support right at the 857. So it could be about a 100-point range, 100-point range for Nvidia. And you see that if we hit the top, price will work its way to the bottom. So just a consolidation pattern, very large run up. You can see that practically every week, basically for the beginning of this year, was up and up. And now price has to take a break. Even in this entire uptrend, price went sideways for a while, a few weeks, few months. So it's nothing out of the ordinary. So we could be just seeing the same thing right now, just price trading sideways, most likely probably towards this trend line. And maybe once we bounce off that trend line or come near it, that's when we'll see the next move up higher. So a lot of times price will move sideways into a trend line, and then once it comes to the trend line, it'll move up higher. So basically, I see a little bit more sideways trading for Nvidia. That's the most likely situation to occur. I don't expect price to just stop right here and reverse higher because price broke this downward trend line, this upward trend line, and we found resistance. So it looks like a little double top currently in play. So again, that's probably not going to be the top forever. I'm not 100% sure, but as right now, we are still above this bullish trend line, and this is still not aggressive selling. It's just price taking a break after a large move up. So again, expecting probably the mid 800s in the next coming week, and I would be expecting just continued sideways trading if we don't get that. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. First red candle in a while. So again, it looks like the selling could accelerate. We'll have to wait and see. Price is overextended from the EMA. Eventually, price does come to this EMA. You can see that it came right over here, and then it was overextended. Eventually, traded sideways into that EMA. EMA caught up, and then price rallied. So we could be just trading sideways, maybe pull back a little bit, let that EMA catch up for another run up higher. So again, very bullish looking chart overall. It's always a very low probability to pick a top and assume this is top. It's always higher odds to assume we're going to continue higher. Eventually we will reverse, but as right now, price is trying to grind up higher and higher. So this is the log chart. Allows me to see more of the past price action in a nice scale. And you can see that if I draw a channel for this price action, so let's draw it off the lows right there, drag it up to the highs. We're basically right up against the highs. So hopefully you guys can see that. Let's go to the monthly chart. Too many candles on this chart. So again, using the first two swings on the bottom, dragging it up to the highs. This fits pretty good off the top and bottom. So what does this tell me? It means that we could be seeing price pull back a good amount. So this could be a top, very similar to what happened right back over here in November 2021 when we hit the top of the channel. Price moved to the bottom. We hit the top of the channel, price can move to the bottom. Do I expect that to occur? We'll have to wait and see. That's a very long ways away. That's a long-term look at it. Maybe several months down the road. But in the meantime, sideways trading, most likely downward. And if that accelerates, then this pattern becomes more likely. Something like this towards the bottom side of the channel. So we'll see if that occurs for Nvidia. It could also overshoot the channel because we do have this bullish trend line in play also. So price could overshoot the channel. It does not mean that every time we come to the top, it's guaranteed to go to the bottom, but that's the expectation. So if we see the pattern play out, then it becomes more valid towards the downside. As right now, it's still in bullish territory overall. So that's how I'm looking at Nvidia Corporation on the daily, weekly, and monthly charts. And most likely, I'll give you guys an update next week, Saturday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.